Greetings, guys. It's Irish here, and I'm sure you are surprised. So, in the last couple days, Accubase, Das Gregor, and Kira on my channel have challenged me to survive KDE for a week. Now, I believe it was a couple months ago, I challenged Das Gregor to do a week or two on i3, and as far as I'm aware, he is still on there. So actually does like it, and he was a big advocate of KDE. He's been on it for like the 2.x days, which he continues to say in his videos. But I thought I would give myself 1 week to try out KDE. Now it's been at least 4 years since I've tried KDE, since I've been on Arch, give or take, for about 4 years. And coming up would be my 4 or 5 years on i3. And I was on KDE right beforehand. So I'm going to again be on this for a week and see how I can adapt to it. Because in the past I have tried switching back to a desktop environment, but my muscle memory is so encoded in doing the i3 commands or awesome or xmonad or whatever window manager that I've been on at the time that it was really hard to do. So this is the latest KDE. So if we go to the info center here, you'll notice we are on the latest one, Plasma 5.11.1. The KDE framework version, Qt, is at the latest. The Linux kernel actually just updated today, so it's at 4.13.8. And then you can see how many processors I have and memory. So again, I did try the last time I was on KDE. It was the 4.11, 4.12, something like that. So it's been a full release cycle based off of the version numbering since I've tried this. So I do remember some of it from the last time I did it, but it does look a lot, I guess, cartoony a little bit. I've noticed there was a weird bug, which I will show you right now. So I installed just the straight up Plasma, not the Plasma meta package, which gives you just about everything. And I noticed something because on my i3 or any window manager, I use Thunar as one of my file browsers. So let me see if I can find it. So this I took earlier today. Let's open screen. So this is the wallpaper. As you can see, I could not see anything of the default web browser or the wallpapers that came in. I don't know what happened with it, but the minute that I installed Dolphin is when I could actually see him. See how you could see him now? But for whatever reason, this doesn't work if you don't have Dolphin installed. Or it still works, you just cannot see. You just cannot see the wallpapers, which is, I don't know if it's a bug or whatnot, but I found that very weird, and some other KDE users that I showed it the screenshot to thought it was weird too. So I don't know if it's a bug with inside KDE or whatnot, but it's working now. So yeah, again, it's just trying to get used to this. I have Qt browser as my default web browser. I do have Firefox still installed, but since the new release, I've been using this, so at least I have a little bit of a window manager feel. Um, the backgrounds are pretty nice. I just kept the generic one, the one that came with. I do have my CPU load and my network monitor, so I see if just because I'm screen capturing, I it's at 40%, so that's a little higher than what I had going into when I was on i3 and awesome in window managers. So it's gonna be interesting trying to get used to actually using a mouse and not like D menu to open up my stuff. So this is the default app launcher. Now you can change this to the applications menu, which is like a generic one that you can see in the other desktop environments like XFCE, Mate, Cinnamon. Or you can have somewhat of like a HUD from the Unity days, which brings it up. This is very similar to GNOME also. So if you want a GNOME type feel, but still have everything else, KDE wise, this would probably be best. I do remember Lancelot that I used in the 4.x series, and it does not look like they have ported it over, which is unfortunate because I definitely do like the Lancelot one so much more than the ones that are here. There are some other widgets here. I don't know why some of them won't show up. My battery and my brightness, I can see what that looks like. I can have a calculator, or let's see what other ones we have here. Audio device switcher, switch, Bitcoin, which I don't do, Arch Linux system tray update notification, which seems interesting. Let's take a look at it, see if I can download it. But this also does come with updates already, so I don't know what this would do. So I'll play with it. In a week's time, I'll let you know what my final thoughts are on KDE. I think this would work better for me when I put my desktop on Linux. I'm going to probably do that tomorrow, and it's going to be Gentoo. So maybe I'll give this another shot on an actual desktop, but being with my computer, I kind of like the window manager style so far, but I'm going to give this a decent shot of a week again. I know I keep saying that, but it's nice to see battery. This is new vaults, encrypted vaults, which is interesting. Dropbox comes by default. I could change the icon here if I wanted to. Let's see if I could find one. Other icon. Browse. I think I have one in here. No. Let's see here. It's in my wallpapers, I believe. There we go. So if I hit apply, and you have a nice Arch Linux logo right down here. There's other stuff that I'll probably add just to see about. But yeah, I will. My next video, I have a VirtualBox installed here, so I'm going to show you what I did to encrypt my machine, but instead I'm going to put grub on it and show you how to do it when it is encrypted like that. So I'll probably make that, uh, I'll try around this time next week. Um, Again, I do want to get my Gen 2 up and running on my desktop tomorrow and the next couple days, and get that all set and make a video from there. See if how well it does. I don't even know if it will work or not, because it's brand new. It's a AMD GPU, I believe, and Intel i5, so it's going to be interesting to say the least. Never put Gen 2 on a desktop before. It's always been a laptop, and it took me a while to get used to it and everything. So I will be again back on Gen 2 at least halfway, and I've actually have been tempted to wipe this and put Gen 2 on it also. Again, I know I had some performance issues and like compile times were taking up forever, and I couldn't get herp sloofed on there, but I think I didn't optimize my make.conf file correctly, so I'm going to give it another shot possibly, but again, I want to get Gen 2 on the desktop computer first. So but yeah, so I will, you'll see this in the next week or so, if not sooner than that. I will do my best. There is a way to put EFI in this virtual machine. That's what I'm running here. So we'll see if I can get that to go. And hopefully you guys have a good weekend, and I'll chat with you later.